it's me, Lala. Thanks for stopping by for another Vlogtober video. Happy Sunday. It is the 29th day of Vlogtober, and we are doing it together. Woo! We certainly are, aren't we? 2 more days left. I know, right? How did this happen? It seems like just yesterday I was doing my intro to Vlogtober video, and now we are coming to the end of Vlogtober, aren't we? We certainly are. So happy Sunday, everybody. I hope that everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and you are preparing or are prepared to have a wonderful, wonderful week. So everything is fabulous here at Lilleybugglane. Sir, our newest addition to Lilleybugglane, is settling in quite nicely. And let me tell you something. What a difference 24 hours makes from when we were at the sink yesterday. He has become less shy. He has become more social, and he has become great friends with Buddy. He certainly has. And we continue to be absolutely thrilled with him. We did have to make a couple of barriers for him to kind of encourage him out. You know what I mean? To keep from hiding. So we took a couple of the flat sheets that I had saved from prior sheet sets, and we rolled them up and we kind of put them at the bottom of some of the furniture that we have so that he couldn't crawl underneath and just kind of hide there and be scared. So we want to get to know him. We do. And Chewy's hilarious because all he's worried about is if he has eaten, if he has drank water, and if he has used the litter box. And like, that is like Chewy's obsession. And he's afraid he's going to starve, and he's not going to starve. And so anyway, everything's great. Everything's great. And I hope everything is great with you all. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Our weather, now I have something to tell you, but this is going to be in a few minutes. Our weather hasn't improved very much from what it was yesterday. As a matter of fact, it's been very misty today. No wind, thankfully, so we still do have some leaves on the trees. But it has gotten that heavy mist, which always reminds me of Ireland. I always picture Ireland being like this misty, this misty, foggy all the time. But anyway, so we are not supposed to get above 50 all week long. During the day. I know, right? Craziness. But we will be November 1st on Wednesday. So here we go. Right to the end of the year. And let me tell you something. I'm looking forward to January 2nd because you all know that I could skip it all. Guess what time it is? It is that time, and it is my destiny. I have made my list of 5 extra tasks. I can hear you all rolling your eyes. I can hear you rolling your eyes. But we got to do it. We got to do it because it's my destiny. It's my destiny. I am destined to prove that this will help you. It will. Just give it a chance. My 5 extra tasks for the coming week. I have made my list. Now, these don't have to be big things, okay? They don't have to be monumental things. They can be little things that grow into monumental things, right? And it is a way for you to keep on top of things that may be coming in the future, right? Think about that, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. So here is my list for the coming week. We have some things that need to go upstairs to the attic, okay? So I am going to be taking those things upstairs to the attic. just some boxes and some home decor that I have taken down and replaced with seasonal decor. And that stuff needs to go up to the attic into its proper home up there. So that's one thing I will be doing. I am going to purge and organize the Butler Hall drawers. So I have 3 drawers in front of me right here. We have a countertop and we have 3 drawers and then 3 cupboards underneath, okay? So I have 2 small ones and a large one in the center. I'm going to purge and organize those drawers. And the center one needs it. It does. It needs it. It's turned into a little bit of a junk drawer, and I'm not down with that. Okay? Number 3, I'm going to make our Thanksgiving menu for Thanksgiving, and it'll be here before you know it. And I'm going to make an ingredients list and check it against what I have in my pantries to see if I need to get anything, because you do not want to wait till the last minute to get what you need for Thanksgiving, okay? Especially with inflation and the way things tend to rise during holidays and things like that. Number 4 is November is like the birthday month in our family. We have 4 birthdays in 1 week in our family here at Lilleybugglane. And we also have Veterans Day that same week. So I want to make sure that I get the birthday cards filled out and addressed and stuck in my calendar when they need to be mailed. So, oh, I just thought I saw somebody standing right there, but I must have not seen anybody standing right there. Louise has been able to pick him up, and Chewy has been able to pick him up, and I've been able to pick him up. So we're very, very happy. So I want to get all those cards ready to be mailed so they can be mailed on the proper day and they can arrive to their destinations on time. So that's the 4th thing I want to do. The 5th thing I want to do is I want to restock my pantry upstairs. So I have a pantry in this room. I have a pantry by the back door, and then I have my working cupboards that hold our food. So what I want to do is I want to restock this pantry here from our stock that is downstairs. You see how that works? So we rotate. So from downstairs goes to here, from here goes to the working cupboards and the pantry by the back door. So that's how it works, and that's how I keep things rotating here at Lilleybugglane. And I'm getting a little low in this pantry, so I definitely want to stock up this pantry as we get closer to the holidays. So those are my 5 tasks. So there you go. And lucky you, you only have to endure it for 2 more days. 2 more days. But it's my destiny. Got my red pen. We all love a good red pen, don't we? It is not scary. It is just a red pen. It's not going to hurt anybody, and it's not going to hurt you either. It's not. And of course, I have my fan here, but I won't need my fan because I'm kind of chilly. So I doubt very highly I'll need my fan. Okay. Prepared, not scared at Lilleybugglane. Okay, that is our motto at Lilleybugglane. We are prepared, not scared, okay? And we all know that we prepare for the region that we live in. We prepare for the weather that is most likely to come our way during any time of the year. So if you live in a climate that is over 100 degrees for over 92 days, you are not going to prepare for snow, because the likelihood of you having snow is probably 0, okay? So you don't need to do that. Now, if you live up in Alaska, okay, you are more than likely not going to prepare for over 100-degree weather, okay? So do you see what I'm saying? You know, it's a little bit of common sense. So anyway, we want to make sure, right, especially from now to the end of the year, we want to make sure that we are prepared, right, for the holidays that are coming, for the weather that may be coming. So we want to get our cars ready. We want to get our pantries ready. We want to make sure that we have weatherproofed our homes. Whichever way you weatherproof your home that's the way you do it, right? Right. We want to make sure that we have enough fuel for heating, if that's what you do, wood, oil, coal, anything like that. So prepared, not scared. Now, here's another thing. Here's another saying that I always say to myself. Fail to plan, plan to fail. So yesterday, I happened to bring up during Saturday night at the sink that it was getting close to trick-or-treat time, right? Well, guess what? It was trick-or-treat here last evening, and we had no idea. We don't have littles anymore. We were not intending, and we did not hand out candy this year because, we're past that now. So it was not something that we were keeping a close eye on. Chewy had done the pumpkins as he usually does, and we were going to put them out on Tuesday, which we assumed was going to be trick-or-treat because it was Halloween. Not the case, not the case. Our area decided to do trick-or-treat last night. So when I brought up the trunk or treat and trick-or-treating and stuff like that, Chewy, I don't know what made him do it, but he looked it up on our local website and found out that, yes, indeed, it was trick-or-treat. So as I was finishing up Saturday night at the sink, he was running around like a chicken with his head cut off to get our pumpkins out and to get the front a little bit decorated. We did not turn on our front light, so that indicated to trick-or-treaters that we were not handing out candy, but we still wanted to have a little bit of something out there to decorate the front of the house, just for people walking by, and the littles like to look at the pumpkins that Chewy carves and all that kind of stuff. So, but the funny thing is that we rode through the neighborhood to leave for Pizza Hut. Our neighbors, some of our neighbors had gone all out with the decorations, and they must have put them up yesterday during the day, but we had beautiful balloon arches over windows and big scary tree things and those blow-ups that you do, and so it was a lot of fun for the littles. It was a lot of fun for the littles. But here's the thing. So we weren't paying attention, right? And we got caught off guard. Now, if you have an event that is coming up in 2024, right? So let's say a class reunion, or you have a wedding, or you have a family reunion, or you have a big vacation, or you are renewing your vows, or you have a big birthday coming up, or you have a big anniversary coming up, and there's going to be an event surrounding this, right? You want to prepare, okay? If you have a class reunion, you may want to look your best so that all those bitches that you hated in high school and that hated you will see how fabulous you now look, right? And how fabulous they don't look. So you want to be in the best shape that you can. You want to look your best. Same thing with a wedding. With a wedding, we typically wear clothes that we would not wear every day, depending on what your dress code is for the wedding. So if you are not used to walking in heels, you would want to start learning to walk in heels or get comfortable walking in heels. You would want to make sure that you were comfortable in the clothes that you were wearing. And if you had a specific dress or something, you would want to try it on. You would want to wear it. You would want to sit in it, things like that. So my advice to you is to figure out how long you have until that event is, right? And depending on what you want to do to prepare for that event, right, dictates what you're going to be doing in the time leading up to that event, right? So say, for instance, you have a class reunion in 12 weeks, okay? And you want to lose some weight in 12 weeks. Well, you have to figure out how much weight you need to lose every week to get to your goal or as close to your goal. Or you want to start taking care of your skin, right? So that you look your best. You want to wear a special outfit. So you want to find that outfit, right? Try it on and be good with it so that you know leading up to that reunion that you are going to look your best, right? Same thing with a vacation. What do we need? What is our reservations? You know, how are we getting there? Keep an eye on the weather in that area as it gets closer to your vacation time. So it's very, very important to plan ahead and to know when things are going to happen and to know that you have to get certain things done leading up to that event, holiday, celebration, or whatever. And that is where something like this comes in handy, because the closer you get to whatever event, holiday, reunion, birthday, wedding, especially a wedding, because everybody wants to look their best at a wedding, right? Because of pictures and seeing people you haven't seen in a long time. So, you know, it's very important to have a extra task list or an event list or a prepare list, right? That way, as the event gets closer, you have been getting things done all along, and you're not caught off guard with anything. You're not uncomfortable in your shoes. You're not uncomfortable in the outfit that you're going to wear. You're not, you know what hairstyle you're going to wear. You know your reservations. You know how to get to where you're going. You know, that kind of a thing. So it's just very, very important to be prepared, not only for the coming weather that we will be having during the winter this year. And remember, we are going into an El Nino weather cycle, so it could be a little bit crazy, right? It could be a little bit crazy with the weather, but also too in our lives. And one of the things that I wanted to stress during Vlogtober and to also show you was that it is important to be prepared and to be ready for things that are coming up in our lives. And then that way we don't have to be running around like a chicken with our heads cut off, like Chewy was yesterday as I was wrapping up at the sink and we were getting ready to go to the hut, right? Right. But the pumpkins were done, and we knew exactly where to get the vintage Halloween blow mold that we put out on the front step. So it was, you know, it was an easy run around with like a chicken with your head cut off, but still, it just gets you a little bit worked up, and you're like, how did I not know? And you know, all that kind of stuff. So just something to think about. And I know that I'm making a big deal out of nothing probably, but it makes it so much easier on us, and it makes it easier too for the people around us if we are prepared, right? And if we have responsibilities to prepare other people, such as the littles in our lives or our boys or our households, that, you know, everything runs smoothly. Everything runs smoothly. So I think that was about it. There was something else that I was going to mention, and I'm not quite sure what it was. So I guess it wasn't that important, was it? As I was talking, I was thinking something popped up in my mind that I wanted to say in relation to what I was saying, but that didn't work, did it? It did not. So, a new week, the Hunter's Moon. Last night, we did get to see the full moon as we were coming home from shopping at Walmart last night, and it was spectacular. That thing looked so big, and it looked like you could just reach out and touch it with your finger. That's how big it looked. But it was a Hunter's Moon, and it is my understanding that there was a lunar eclipse also last night. Now, it got cloudy by the time we got home, so we didn't get to see the lunar eclipse or anything, but we did get to see the hunter's moon, and it was fabulous. So, as we wane off of a full moon, let's hope we all feel better, right? Right. Are we ready? Thank you all so much for spending this time with me today. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, and I want you to know that I have enjoyed every minute with you during Vlogtober. I certainly have. I hope you are happy. I hope you are happy. I hope you are healthy. It's all up to us. And I hope you are safe. I certainly do. And guess what? Guess what? You will see me tomorrow for another Vlogtober video.